Hi, I'm Jim Harrelson. I'm the Community Life Director at Aspire Church San Marco. My role as Community Life Director is kind of twofold. I'm the director of the San Marco Community Center, which is a mission to reach our community, but also I'm in charge of small groups for Aspire. Small groups in Aspire are about discipling people. It's not about just checking a box of coming to church on Sunday morning and getting together with a group of people that you're friends with. It's about how do we live our lives more like Christ? How do we follow the example that He has set for us in Scripture? Yeah, so we moved to Jacksonville in 1972 when I was 10 years old. We started attending Terry Parker Baptist Church. It's over in Arlington. We had a time called Youth Week in our church where the students took over the church, and my job was to give the offertory prayer, and I was scared to death. People gave me all kinds of advice. Write it down. Marian Anderson said to me, "Jim, just pray from your heart." Best advice I've ever gotten about praying, and I've used that my entire life. Gwen Hernandez, who's in our church, who is still playing the piano today. She was my choir director when I was growing up, and just people that have invested their entire lives in serving Christ, and they're still doing it today. And those type of examples are what we need in a world today that is hungry for Jesus and doesn't know it. I played baseball at Arlington Little League. And my baseball coach went to my church. His name was Jim Green. As I would drive up and down Fort Caroline Road to go to high school, I passed my baseball field. And every time I passed that baseball field, his truck was there and he was working on the field. He was volunteering. He volunteered to coach basketball teams I was on. He was a Sunday school director in my 5th grade Sunday school class. He was a deacon in our church. Never being in a formal mentor relationship, he has been my mentor and still is. I watch him today doing the same things in his upper 80s that he did when he was in his 40s. And he's just been an example my entire life, and I want to be that example to the people coming behind me. Discipleship is what we are called to do. Our motto is making disciples and equipping those who do, and that happens inside of a small group environment. Our church says circles are better than rows, and we truly believe that discipleship takes place when 8 or 10 people are together, digging into the Word, doing life together, coaching each other up, being accountable to each other. That's how you grow in your faith, and that's how you become a stronger disciple of Jesus. One of the goals we have with our small groups is to develop relationships past the superficial. A lot of times on Sunday morning, there's just not time to get into deep relationships where you can become authentic, where you can share the vulnerability of the things you're struggling with and have people that you trust will lift you up. A faith journey is hard by yourself, but if you have a group of people or even 1 or 2 people that you can rely on, that you know when you're struggling with something, that they've got your back, that they can give you a biblical scriptural reference point to bring you back in line. That's the guardrails we need, and that's what I hope our groups provide.